What is up, you guys? This is Mega Drive Adam here. Currently, right now, it's 5 in the morning. The reason why I'm keeping my voice slow right now is because my family is sleeping right now, and it's very early in the morning, and I thought, why not do a collection video? So yeah. Now, if I get Maximum Carnage, Final Fantasy 3/6, and Battletoads on the NES, and I'll delete this video and remake it from scratch. But without further ado, here's all my games for each system for NES, SNES, and N64. But the main focus really is Super Nintendo. So without further ado, let's get started. First game we got is Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. Very awesome game. If it weren't for Mario Brothers, gaming wouldn't be where it is today if it weren't for this game. Such a classic. 10-yard fight. It was alright, I guess. Ghosts and Goblins. Awesome side-scroller from Capcom. A Legend of Zelda. All-time classic. Top Gun. This game is terrible. Don't play it. Castlevania. The original. I got this for 30 bucks 2 years ago, and it's one of the best $30 I ever spent. This game is freaking hard, but it's very good. I don't have 2 and 3 and Symphony of the Night, but I will get those one day for my collection. And I also got Contra, the original. Such a good game, man. All-time classic. I've already beaten this one with the Konami code, so it's such a good game. Ninja Gaiden, one of the best Ninja Gaidens of all time. Very fucking hard, but it's really fucking good too. As you can see, last October, I paid $13 for it at the gaming swap meet. Such a good game. Hard though, hard as hell. Ghostbusters, the game, the NES game. Don't play this one, and don't even play the Atari 2600 game. If you want to play a really good Ghostbusters game, and this is not even mine to begin with, but if you want to play a really good Ghostbusters game, play the Genesis game and play the 2009 game. Those games are way better than this. Wizards and War, haven't really played much of that either. I haven't really played much of that at all. Tecmo Bowl, all-time classic. Way better than the Madden games for sure. Such an all-time classic. By the way, I think Bo Jackson's the best player on here, actually, in the game. And Batman 89, plays by Ninja Gaiden, but with Batman, based on the first Tim Burton movie. Such a good game. And last but not least, Super Mario Bros. 3, all-time classic. Now we get to our Super Nintendo games. First game we have in box on the Super Nintendo is Contra 3 Alien Wars. This is the only Super Nintendo game I own in box, and all I gotta say, this game kicks ass. Love this game a lot. Put that right here, and there you go. Now we get to our other games. Alright, so our first game we have loose is Super Mario World. Another classic Mario game, also pretty hard as well, like 3. F-Zero, also classic. Super Castlevania 4, one of the best I think in my opinion, alongside Bloodlines. Such a great game, dude. Castlevania 4 is such an all-time classic. I love this game. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, that's also pretty good. Star Fox, it was okay. It's a good game. It definitely deserves its reputation. It definitely deserves its reputation, but you know, it's a good game. Now here's a very good beat 'em up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles in Time. That's the next one coming up. But this is a good game. One of the best beat 'em ups of all time. If you're a fan of Ninja Turtles, man, play this shit. Awesome game. I actually think this is better than Hyperstone Heist, but I will get Hyperstone Heist one day. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, the only really good version of this game. If you're gonna get this game, get this one. Stay away from the Genesis and the NES versions. Those versions I think are very unplayable, but this is good. Very hard, but very good. Super Mario Kart, the first Mario Kart ever. Such an awesome, fantastic title. Zelda, Link to the Past, also very good. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, also alright game. Actually, pretty good game. Prefer this one over Special Champion Edition for the Genesis, personally. Mortal Kombat 2, the best home version of MK2. Such a great game. And last but not least is Saturday Night Slam Masters. Awesome wrestling game by Capcom. I know there's also a Genesis version, but I honestly think this version's way better. Alright. Now we get to our other stack. Stack number 2 for our SNES games is Batman Returns. Such an awesome beat 'em up. Play this one and play this and the NES games because those ones are done by Konami. Play the Nintendo versions of this game basically. Stay away from the Sega versions, with the obvious exception of the Sega CD version. I think I heard the Game Gear version wasn't too bad either. But the Genesis version I know is the one that is the one to avoid. But play this one. Such an awesome beat 'em up. Brawl Brothers. If you're going to play this game, play the Japanese version. There's a code where you can actually play the Japanese version in the American SNES cart. You know why? I recommend playing the Japanese version because the sewer level in the Japanese version is non-linear. It's not very linear in the Japanese version. Like the stupid paths you have to take, which gets very confusing in the American version. The Japanese version, all you gotta do is go straight forward to where you need to go to the staircase. No wait, the ladder. You're in the sewer, and you'll be able to go straight there without take any stupid paths. I think that's why I think the American version is not all that great, because of that sewer level. So yeah, play the Japanese version, way better. But this is a good game actually, and this is the only Russian beat game I actually ever played and ever have actually. I played Peacekeepers, that's alright. And Rival Turf, although not bad, it definitely has kind of aged poorly from some people. Then, one of the few Super Famicom games I own, this is the Japanese version of Fatal Fury Special. Pretty decent version, but I think it can't touch the Neo Geo version. The Neo Geo version is by far the superior version of the bunch. But this is an alright home port. Mega Man X, all-time classic. Okay, what I need to say about that. Then we got Donkey Kong Country, the trilogy, Donkey Kong Country 1, Donkey Kong Country 2, which I think this one's my favorite of the bunch. And of course, Donkey Kong Country 3, pretty good. Tetris 2 was alright, but not as good as the first one, I don't think, but it's still a pretty good game. Tiny Toon Adventures, Busters Bust Loose, I didn't really care for it very much. And to be quite honest, I didn't really like that Genesis game either. I didn't really like Buster's Hidden Treasure at all. But I'm not really a fan of this one either. But I still have this one. I got rid of Buster's Hidden Treasure a long time ago. Super Battle Tank, not all that great. It's my uncle's, but not all that great personally. And last but not least is the Carvon collection. Now don't be buying this expecting that, oh, these are like 16-bit renditions of these Tecmo / Huston Soft shooters, which that's not the case. These are Famicom games unaltered inside a Super Famicom cartridge. Basically, that's what it is. But it's an alright collection, I suppose. And now, last but not least, we get to our very teeny tiny Nintendo 64 games. I'm not gonna lie, the last N64 game I got is Mario 64, which I'm going to talk about right now. Now, if you don't have this game, I recommend getting the Mario 3D All-Stars that recently came out on the Switch. If you don't have this, that is. Since I have this one, Mario Galaxy 1, and Sunshine, I don't really need to get that collection personally, unless I want to play with me on the go. But anyway, this is a good game for what it was. It's a launch title too, so yeah. Awesome game. Wave Race 64, which was alright. WCW vs NWO, personally pretty good, but I think this is the best one. WCW vs NWO Revenge. This is the best one out of the N64 wrestling games. That and WrestleMania and No Mercy. And we got Ocarina of Time. Apparently in the Gold Card version, there was a song that sounded similar to like the Quran, like Muslim religion, I guess. But it was removed in the Gray Card version because they didn't want to offend the Muslim community, I guess. But yeah, but this is actually a pretty good game. I don't have Majora's Mask, but will I get that one day? Maybe. I gotta get more N64 games. Mickey Speedway USA. Pretty alright racing game. It's like Mario Kart, but with Disney. It was alright. And last but not least, Pokemon Stadium 1. I need to get part 2, but this was an alright game. I'm not into Pokemon, but this was an okay game, I guess. And just like that, that's my NES, SNES, and Nintendo 64 collection. Well, anyway, you guys, this has been Mega Drive Adam signing out. Peace. And before I go, here's my NES, Nintendo 64, and my Super Nintendo. Look how fucking piss yellow this shit looks. Looks like someone took a piss in it. Took a piss on my Super Nintendo, and it looks like that now. Now, they've been known to have done that over time. Well, anyway, guys, this has been Mega Drive Adam signing out, you guys. Peace and have a good rest of your night / morning. Talk to you later. And then next time I make a video, it's going to be something a little bit different. It's going to be a story time kind of video. What would it be? Till then, see you later. Peace.